You know what just tickles my balls? I love when people look at their normal, healthy skin that's just a little bit pale and they think, I want to look like a walnut. I want to look like a handmade Gucci leather bag. That's my goal in life. And then they go out and they sit in the sun every day during the summer for 3+ hours on end. No sunscreen, no protection, nothing. And then in a couple of years, they do the surprised Pikachu face when they all of a sudden get skin cancer. I had someone in my family, she would all the time when I was a kid, she would sit out in the sun and cook like a fucking lobster. And like 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, she had this rough fucking fight with skin cancer. They cut out and dug the skin cancer out from multiple parts of her body. I saw she had like scars on her arm and on her face and on her back, her legs. It was fucking horrible. And people all the time, sometimes when I want sunscreen, when I'm out in the sun for 45 minutes to an hour, maybe a couple hours, people look at me crazy like, dude, why do you keep talking about skin cancer? You're not going to get it. You're fine. You know what a tan is? A tan is not your body's way of saying, ooh, we love the sun. This is yummy. A tan is your body screaming, saying, holy shit, we're going to darken the cells, our skin, because we got to protect ourselves from the ultraviolet radiation. That's what a tan is. Your tan is your body's way of saying, put sunscreen on my goddamn skin. You're killing me here. Oh my God, it just drives me insane. The amount of people I see out in public, and I go up to them and I ask, wow, you look great for 60. What's your secret? Because they're nice and golden and stuff. They're like, oh, thanks, I'm only 30. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I just tan a lot. Stop fucking tanning. Fake tans, if anything. But people are conspiracy. People have conspiracies that fucking birds are drones and there's chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay, and there's also chemicals in sunscreen that give you cancer. That's what they'll say. They'll say the sunscreen gives you cancer. Fucking ridiculous, Jesus.